Hey, folks, back in the jar of the Bossman Show. We have a special guest for you today. Good friend of mine, my buddy, head coach of my TSU Tigers, Daniel Ford. Coach, what's up, man? How you been?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
We're doing good down here, Coach. It's getting warmer. The pollen's out. The Hawks in the playoffs. We can't complain, man.
Well, that's awesome, man. I wish some of that warm weather would come up to Nashville. We're still in the 50s and 60s.
Man, you need to get down here real quick there, Coach. We wish you can bring something up north there to you. Man, Coach, I got to tell you, congrats on the awards you won, man. The Box to Row Coach of the Year and the Ben Job Award. What do these awards mean to you, Coach?
Well, first, thank you for those congratulations. But, it just means that our guys did a really good job this year and were very coachable, and they're able to execute the game plan. And then, a lot of the credit goes to my staff because they're the ones that do a lot of the coaching day in and day out.
Yes, right. Your staff is very key with Coach Peel, Coach Pierre, Coach Rod, and, even Coach White. So what are those guys that mean to you personally? What do all they bring to you and the kids and the staff all together, man?
Well, they mean the world to me. I mean, they're all really good guys, and really good family men, and very loyal, hardworking, and they've made a great investment to the program and our university. So we'll be forever grateful for their contributions these first two seasons.
And Coach, speaking of the Ben Job Award, I want to talk about that one specifically. That award has to mean a lot to you, seeing that Ben Job was mentored with John McClendon, which is named after the court at Gentry Center. So I know that award means a lot to you, being the top African-American coach in college basketball this year and having that award, knowing who trained Coach Job and what he knows today.
Yeah, awesome award, and definitely Coach Ben Job is someone that I have a lot of respect for, and everyone who coaches college basketball has a lot of respect for him. And his connection with Coach John McClendon just made it that much more sweeter.
Folks in Atlanta, Daniel Ford here on the Bossman Show. And Coach, I just want to get to the season a little bit with you. At what point did you and your staff realize you had a pretty damn good team out there that could compete every night? Was it a certain game or practice, a moment? When did you know that your guys were going to be good this year?
Well, I think it was the MTSU game at home. We had to play most of that game without Tyson McCall, who's our best defender and one of our best offensive players as well. And we played a lot of that game with him in foul trouble, and that game came down to a three-point shot at the buzzer. And obviously we know how good they are. They went on to beat Michigan State this year in the tournament. So once we saw that we could play with MTSU, we knew that we could play with the remaining teams on our schedule.
And Coach, I know this 21 season has been really good for you personally, you and your staff, but how's it helped you with recruiting? You can say more guys with interest in TSU now. A lot of guys maybe thinking about, hey, if I can play at TSU now, these guys are on the rise and they're going to be doing some things for years to come.
Well, I think it helps us because now we're not selling a vision. We're on an upward trend, and people can see it now. And it's one of those things to where when you're on the phone with someone, you're not just selling them a dream. I mean, you're actually inviting them to be a part of a program that's in the up and coming. And so I think that really helps us in recruiting.
Oh, yes, it does. And Coach, I'm going to tell you, I've seen a lot of TSU Tiger gear down here lately, so I think you brought them out, Coach. I've seen a lot of flags flying, some shirts here and there. So the Big Blue Nation down here in Atlanta is really deep right now, Coach. They support you real hard.
That's good, man. That's good. That's one of our favorite places to be, and we're working on getting some games down there as well as some recruiting.
I look forward to seeing you down here, Coach. Let me ask you this, Coach. On your roster, who do you feel is your most improved player this year that grown from October to the end of the season? Who's the guy you saw that growth the most and played the best from when you got him early in October to the end of the year?
Yeah, I think Armani Chaney is the kid who from the start of the season to the end improved the most. Started the year off not playing a lot, and then coming down the stretch, he ended up being our third or fourth leading scorer in about 5 straight games. So I think he really improved on the defensive end first, and then that allowed him to play more. And he's always been talented offensively. So I would say he was the most improved guy.
Yes, indeed. Coach, I told you off the air before, too, how Armani's really improved in my eyes. So you've seen the same thing we're seeing here. So I know you got enjoyed having that guy around for three more years. After my coach, 3 more years for him, or is it 2?
Oh, 3. We got him for 3 more years.
3 more years.
Don't cut him short.
Good job. Chaney's going to be on the ride 3 more years. There we go. And, Coach, some other guys you have returning guys. Who who you want to have a big spring and summer to be able to contribute this upcoming year? Like maybe a Nev or a guy like that or a Samson. Who are some guys you think that we want to see big summers from those guys going forward?
Well, I think the first guy is Christian Macaulay. We want him to get healthy so he can really help us next year. This year he missed the entire season because of a torn ACL. So he's someone that we are looking forward to having a great spring. And then we'd also like Darion Reddick to have a great spring. We need him to kind of break out of his shell and be a little bit more assertive. And then I think finally Wayne Martin needs to try to get in the best shape of his life. So hopefully that starts this spring.
Yes, indeed. Coach, now, I know you don't have many off days, Coach. How you going to enjoy this off-season, Coach? You going to take a vacation at least 1 week? You going to get some rest, or you going to be grinding the whole time, man?
No, I think in the summer, I think I'm going to take a couple of vacations, obviously with my family and my wife. So, but until then, I'm going to be working every day.
All right, Coach. Hey, Coach, I got much love for you, Coach. I'll see you real soon, man. Keep going, that grind on it, Coach. Big Blue, man.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate you as always, man.
All right, Coach, be good, man.
See you, buddy.
All right. And then for the Bossman Show, people. Shades over.